यू आर फ्री टू चेक योर नोटबुक, यू कैन फ्लिप सम पेजेस, कुछ डाउट हो रहा है तो क्या रिएक्शन होगा नहीं होगा, यू कैन चेक द पेजेस.
Sir, is this like
Did we
a
do this
test
type
or
of question?
revision?
No, it is not a test. Nothing like a test. बस आप लोग को थोड़ा याद दिलाने के लिए जो भी रिएक्शंस हम लोगों ने लास्ट क्लास में, उससे लास्ट क्लास में किए, बिकॉज इफ यू रिमेंबर वी हैव डन अ लॉट ऑफ रिएक्शंस. ओके, सो उसमें से जो इंपॉर्टेंट है ना, जिस फॉर एग्जांपल ऑल ऑफ दीस क्वेश्चंस हैव बीन आस्क्ड प्रीवियसली इन सीबीएसई एग्जामिनेशन. ठीक है, अभी तक जितने भी हुआ था ना उसका रिवीजन है यहाँ पे. बस नो टेस्ट, नो मार्किंग. मार्किंग इन द सेंस जिसने सही किया उसको हाँ पॉइंट्स मिलेंगे, बिकॉज आई हैव टू fortnightly I have to give some reviews and some grades to you guys, है ना, तो उसमें जुड़ेगा, but it will be a minute thing and you are, it is an open book. आप इसमें क्या कर सकते हैं, अपने नोटबुक में देख सकते हैं इधर उधर. ठीक है, एंड इट्स अ ट्यूसडे. चलिए 4:15 इज द लास्ट टाइम. 4:15 के बाद हम नहीं चेक करेंगे. चलिए 4:16 कर लीजिए आप लोग, है ना, 1 मिनट कुछ आगे पीछे हो जाता है. 4:16 एंड इंडिया के हिसाब से इट विल बी 18:45. 18:45 मतलब 6:45. No answer still now. Send whatever you have done, please. Okay, now I received Khalid. Okay, fine. And who else has sent? So Khalid, first one you have not done. Second, in the second one, first one is correct. Second one is correct. Third one is not correct. Count the number of carbon atoms in the reactant and the product. Then you will understand why the third one is not correct. Okay. Let us move on to the next one. Yeah. Question number third is correct. Okay. Samira has sent. Oh my God, Samira. Samira, I will send you one sheet. Okay. I will send you one PDF. You practice how to make bond line structures from that. Okay. Okay, Samira.
Yes, sir.
Okay, आपकी आवाज ही नहीं आ रही है Samira.
Yes, sir.
हाँ, you're not audible by the way. ठीक है, हम समझ गए. Okay, Samira, first one is not really correct. It's not correct. Okay. Then second one, 2 का 1 correct. 2 का 2. You see the number of carbon atoms you have not written correctly. Third one भी same है. Astha has sent. So E. Okay. Oh no, not correct. Not correct. We will see. I think yeah, I think it is fine only. देखते हैं, अभी हमको नहीं समझ में आ रहा है. Okay, Astha, I think that is correct. Okay, Astha, I don't have your name here. Astha, do you have the app or the website? Do you get the assignments?
No, sir. I mean, like, I've got the idea and all, but I guess I've not checked it yet, like, logged in. So I'll, like, log in. Okay.
Okay. I think those are fine. Who else has sent? Hishma. Correct. No. Hishma, yeah, I think that is correct. करेक्ट हिश्मा, करेक्ट हिश्मा, आपका ये सही है. देखिए यही है ना, हिश्मा ने किया ऐसे प्लस आई माइनस एम उस तरह से, तो सही हुआ है उनका, है ना. 1 डिग्री 2 डिग्री सबका ख्याल रखा. वेरी गुड हिश्मा. क्वेश्चन नंबर 2 करेक्ट. थर्ड थोड़ा सा ट्रिकी था. लेट अस सी. नहीं, थर्ड में हिश्मा, यू जस्ट लुक एट द नंबर ऑफ बॉन्ड्स यू हैव मेड विद दैट सेंट्रल कार्बन, जिसके साथ डबल बॉन्ड है ना, उसने कितने बॉन्ड बनाए हुए हैं. ठीक है, उसको एक बार देखिए तो शायद आपको समझ में आए. और ओके, सो नवाल क्वेश्चन नंबर 2 ही क्या है उन्होंने. हाँ ठीक है, 2 में 1 और 2 सही है. थर्ड वाला जो थोड़ा सा ट्रिकी था वो सही नहीं हुआ. उसमें फिर से हम वही बोलेंगे, जो बीच वाला कार्बन एटम है नवाल, यू जस्ट काउंट द नंबर ऑफ बॉन्ड्स यू हैव मेड फॉर दैट कार्बन एटम, यू विल गेट व्हाट इज रॉन्ग. Okay. Next is Salman. No, Salman, that is not right. Question number 2, correct. Third, again, I will ask you to check the number of bonds that you have made in the third question. With the central carbon atom में कितने bond बनाए वो देख लीजिए बस. Lucas reagent, correct. ये सही है. बहुत देर में भेजा आप लोगों ने, फिर भी हम देख ले रहे हैं आप लोगों का. ठीक है. Minashi, first one is correct, second one is correct, third one is not correct. Matthew, first one, no, not correct. In the second one, correct. Oh no, second one is also not correct. Matthew, what you have done, very bad, very bad. I'm disappointed. Okay, fine. So we have few people who have done correct, who have done wrong. Minashi, Hishma, Asta has sent, Samaira. Okay, Samaira, and who else has sent? Samaira, Khalid, Asta, Hishma, Nawal, Salman, Minashi, and Matthew. Okay, fine, great. Chali. Now we will look at the answers. Okay, so we have here A, B. This one is C, and this one is D, and this one is E. Okay. Now, first of all, please turn your mic on and please tell me, okay? Please tell me. If I compare alcohol and phenols, which will have higher acidic character, alcohols or phenols? Which will have higher acidic character?
Phenols.
Phenol. Samaira, आपका mic काम नहीं कर रहा है, ठीक है? एक बार आप उसको देख लीजिए जरा. Phenols will have higher acidic character. That means, first of all, we'll compare this A and this B. Now, when we have two different alcohols, and here we have 1 degree alcohol and here we have 2 degree alcohol. Now you tell me which one is more acidic, 1 degree or 2 degree? Which is more acidic? Yes, Asta?
2 degree.
देख के बताइए नोटबुक में. Which one is more acidic?
Um, 1 degree.
See? ठीक है, बिल्कुल ही important points हैं उन लोगों को बता के रखा हुआ है. Okay. So 1 degree is more acidic. That means the least acidic will be B, followed by A, because A is also an alcohol. Now we have the phenols. So in phenol, we will look at the effect of substituent. Minashi, correct. Very good, Minashi. Now, here we have plus M. Here we have minus I. And here we have minus M. All of you understand why this is minus I? Because it is in the meta position. Now you tell me which one will be the least acidic here. Which one will be the least acidic here? Plus M, minus I, or minus M?
Minus
Look
M.
at notebook में देखिए.
Plus M.
Plus M.
Plus
Astha,
M.
what has happened?
Plus M, sorry.
तुक्का नहीं देखिए. See, why I am asking you to see in the notebook and tell and not tell you from your memory is that I want to enforce the correct thing in you. Now, once you say this minus M, then it is there in your brain and you will be getting confused every time. So whenever you speak in the class, speak the correct thing, okay? Because when I am telling you right now, that please look at the notebook and tell me. Either you have, आपने गलत तो नहीं लिखा हुआ ना आस्था?
No, sir, correct. I read the symbol wrong in the notebook. I read it wrong. So.
अच्छा. You have read it wrong. Okay. So we'll have C. After that, so A is done, B is done, and C is done. Which is the least acidic? Minus I or minus? बताइए.
Minus.
Minus? minus I.
I.
Very good. Very good. Followed by E.
Minus N.
Okay. Minus N. So now we'll have to write the products for the following reaction. So for the first reaction, it is quite simple. And I don't know why, Matthew, you have done this wrong. More number of alkyl group is with the green carbon atom. Hai? Then we have,
Yes,
see,
sir.
why I have done these points here, because you should remember what are the carbon atoms you have to focus. For example, this carbon atom, it does not have, it is not going to react anywhere. It is not going to change its bond or any atom also. So these are the main carbon that where you have to focus. So ये जो सर्कल वगैरह ना, ये अभी भी अगर आप हमें कोई क्वेश्चन दीजिएगा तो हम ये खुद बनाएंगे, उसके बाद ही सॉल्व करेंगे. So make this a habit. You draw things there. You identify the carbon atom which is going to have OH and then the adjacent carbon atoms. अच्छा, यहाँ पे आपके पास क्या हो जाएगा? This will be your bond. Now, when you look here, most of the people, they have made either this. Some people have made this, or some people have made this. Now, the problem with the first structure is that it is wrong. Both are wrong. The problem here, you can also identify that we have here 1, 2, 3, 4 carbon atoms, and here we have 1, 2, 3. So here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 carbon atoms. Here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 carbon atoms. So this has 6 carbon atoms. So extra carbon atom kahan se aaya? We don't have any carbon in the reactant. It is not going to react that way. You also know that it will only form alkene. Now, the problem with this one, just a minus sign. I do not understand. What did you say, Salman? Okay. So this is having this carbon atom. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bonds. So both are wrong. Both are wrong. Now let us see what is going to happen here for this one. अच्छा, यहाँ पे आंसर हो जाएगा लुकास रिएजेंट. You will tell that propane 1 all. We have here OH. It will react with Lucas reagent, HCl plus Zn Cl2. It will give you chlorine. It will require heat. You will write here requires heat, and you will tell that this haloalkane is turbid, or turbidity is there. And if you have propane 2-ol, it will not require heat, and it will give you again this thing. It is also having turbidity. This will give you a turbidity after 5 to 10 minutes. ठीक है? खैर ये तो सिंपल था, आप लोगों को कर लेना चाहिए था. Okay, now let us look at this question here. First thing, H plus will attack CH2 positive. Then CH3 will do methyl shift. Now this CH3 is as it is. This will get a positive charge, right? Now this is the carbon atom which is red. So you will suppose that from this carbon atom the OH has left. Now what do we have? We have this as the adjacent, this as the adjacent. Both of them are blue because both of them are same, CH3 and CH3 only. And then we have this green carbon atom which is also adjacent. Now it is very clear that the double bond will be made with red and green because green is having more number of alkyl groups rather than blue. Okay, so red and green के बीच में बनेगा यहाँ पे. So this is your red carbon atom. This is your green carbon atom. And then you will have a bond between them. So as you can see that red has 2 blue groups, 2 alkyl groups, methyl groups. So we have that, and the green also have 1 methyl group. So we also have that. Okay. So this will be your alkene, not whatever you have made. So please write this down. This is 1,2 methyl shift. आस्था आपने जितना भी अभी तक हालोल्किन हालोरीन पढ़ा उसमें मिथाइल शिफ्ट आया, अल्काइल शिफ्ट आया, हाइड्राइड शिफ्ट आया?
I don't think so, sir. नहीं था.
नहीं आया है. अच्छा. Also, Asta, you are asking that how many classes will be required to complete this chapter alcohol. So in the next class, we will be done with alcohol and phenols. Okay, completely, or some portion of ethers also. Then I think 2 classes are needed. Tomorrow's class and then the next Tuesday's class. Next Tuesday वाले class में something I think we will be doing some parts of ether and most of it will be questions and practice. चलिए, जिन लोगों ने नहीं किया था प्लीज छापिए. Raise your hand if you're done. आई होप आप लोग रिवीजन चालू कर दीजिएगा. देखिए असाइनमेंट बहुत सारे लोग नहीं करते हैं, उस वजह से हमको यहाँ पे क्लास में ये सारे सवाल कराने पड़ रहे हैं आप लोगों से. ठीक है, अगर आप लोग असाइनमेंट कर रहे होते तो फिर ये सब नहीं करना पड़ता. सी हाफ एन आवर हैज गॉन. Waiting for Astha, Hania, Hishma, Khalid, and Saif. Please raise your hand if you're done. Just waiting for Astha and Mohammed Saif now. Also, Samaira, I have sent you one. Okay, done. I have sent you one PDF. Just go through it. It will help you in bond line structures. Okay. So last time we ended up with oxidation, and one of the point that I said I will start with is this point here. Okay, so the formation of product, it depends on the type of alcohol, whether we have 1 degree alcohol or 2 degree alcohol or 3 degree alcohol, and it also depends on the oxidizing agent. So there are some common oxidizing agent that we use, and there are some specific oxidizing agent that we use if you want to stop the oxidation at a particular step. So we'll look at both of them. First of all, let us write. Just a second. Okay, so first of all, you will write the oxidizing agents, right? So write the oxidizing agents. And these are all what? Strong oxidizing agent. So whenever I will say oxidizing agent, or if anyone is saying you oxidizing agent, then they mean one of these oxidizing agents. Okay, so all of them are strong. And in general, when we talk about these oxidizing agents. Please write number 1. Aqueous or alcoholic or acidic KMnO4. Second, acidified H2Cr2O7. Sorry, wait a second. K2Cr2O7 or Na2Cr2O7. Third, right, nitric acid. HNO3. Fourth, you will write chromic acid. H2Cr04. Then you'll write number 1. Primary alcohols. Please write in primary alcohols. Primary alcohols are easily oxidized.
Sir, can you show up?
ठीक है, primary alcohols are easily oxidized to aldehyde and then further to carboxylic acid, further to carboxylic acid. That means if I have a general alcohol such as RCH2 OH in presence of oxidizing agent. So when I say oxidizing agent, I mean all of these oxidizing agents. So what will happen? It will get converted into RCHO. And please don't think that you can stop here. It won't stop here. It will eventually again get oxidized to carboxylic acid. RCOOH. So what we can say here, you have 1 degree alcohol getting converted to aldehyde, further getting converted to carboxylic acid. Write some examples. Send the answers to me. I just want to look. Send the answers to me. What happened? किसी ने लिखा नहीं है अभी तक? नो वन हैज डन और व्हाट? अच्छा ठीक है, भेजा किसी ने, मैथ्यू। करेक्ट करेक्ट करेक्ट। अदर्स प्लीज ट्राई। हाँ देखिए, ये तो बहुत आसान है। CH2H हमने एग्जांपल दिया, बस ये R ग्रुप चेंज हो रहा है। ओनली द R ग्रुप इज चेंजिंग। So what you have to do, you have to first of all identify the carbon atom that is containing OH. So here it is this carbon atom that is containing OH. वैसे यहाँ पे, and this carbon atom is getting converted to what? COOH directly. You just need to write RCOOH. No आस्था, no. आस्था देखिए, OH चेंज हो रहा है COH में। आस्था प्लीज टर्न योर माइक ऑन। Yes आस्था,
Yes. Yes, sir.
is OH changing to COOH?
CH2OH is changing to CH.
हाँ तो उसका ध्यान रखिए आप। ट्राई अगेन। थर्ड वाला सही है आपका, बाकी दो में आप करेक्ट करके भेजिए। और
Yes.
आप स्केल से करती हैं क्या? ये बॉन्डिंग स्ट्रक्चर आप स्केल से बनाती हैं? नहीं नहीं, ठीक है। ओके ओके
Nice.
ओके। देखिए हैलोल्किन हैलोरीन, ऐसे तो छोटा चैप्टर है, लेकिन देखिए कितने क्लासेस लगते हैं हैलोल्किन हैलोरीन में। बस इस वजह से, क्योंकि बहुत सारी नई नई चीजें होती हैं इसमें। 11th क्लास का भी रिवाइज कराना रहता है। एंड लुक एट अल्कोहल, फिनॉल्स एंड ईथर। यहाँ तक आपका मेजोरिटी चैप्टर खत्म। देन वन मोर क्लास विथ प्रॉब्लम्स इट विल बी डन। अच्छा इसमें तो एक क्लास है ही नहीं, लास्ट क्लास जो हमने कन्वर्जेंस कराया था। आई थिंक दैट इज नॉट हियर। हाँ दैट इज नॉट हियर। And do you know, aldehyde, ketone, carboxylic acid will take even less time comparatively. Correct, correct. सैफ करेक्ट, वेरी गुड। बस आप लोग पता नहीं क्यों नहीं भेज रहे। मीनाक्षी, समायरा, मीनाक्षी का व्हाट हैपेंड, हिश्मा व्हाट हैपेंड, हानिया हानिया क्या हुआ? यस हानिया,
Yes, sir.
यू आर डूइंग राइट।
Yes.
नहीं नहीं आ रहा।
नहीं सर, थोड़ी प्रॉब्लम आ रही है।
थोड़ी प्रॉब्लम हो रही है। आप बताइए, आप रीड कीजिए इसको आउट लाउडली। पढ़िए क्या हो रहा है यहाँ पे। अरे शांत हो जाते हैं बच्चे तो फिर बिल्कुल। यस हानिया, टेल मी। मीनाक्षी करेक्ट। हानिया, what do we have here?
1 degree alcohol.
1 डिग्री अल्कोहल। ठीक है, चलिए अब हम आपके लिए और आसान कर देते हैं। 1 2 3, वी हैव ओनली 3 कार्बन या इससे ज्यादा भी कार्बन है हमारे पास? Here, tell me।
3.
3 only. Now you tell me, out of 1 2 3 which is having OH?
3.
थर्ड कार्बन is having OH। ठीक है। अच्छा अब बताइए, यहाँ पे क्या हो रहा है? दिस कार्बन which is having OH, it is getting converted to, it is getting converted to what? अब
COH.
बताइए, कर पाइएगा? है ना? सो 1 2, थर्ड कार्बन इज गेटिंग कन्वर्टेड टू COOH। क्लियर है?
Yes.
यस सर, नो? ओके, अब इसमें बताइए आप। 1 2 3 4 एंड 5, डू वी हैव एनी अदर कार्बन?
Yes.
यस, वी हैव दिस कार्बन। व्हिच कार्बन हैज OH?
6.
6 कार्बन हैज OH। क्या करना है कर लीजिएगा, है ना?
Yes, sir.
ये सानिया, है ना? अब यहाँ पे थर्ड वाले में which carbon is having OH, tell me?
CH2.
Then what you will convert CH2 to? किसमें कन्वर्ट हो जाएगा CH2?
COH.
करके जल्दी से हमको फोटो भेजिए, ठीक है? बॉन्ड लाइन स्ट्रक्चर में आपको भी दिक्कत है हानिया?
Not really, sir.
नॉट रियली, पक्की बात?
Yeah.
ठीक है, चलिए हम एक सवाल करते हैं आपसे. How many hydrogens are here in this carbon? How many hydrogens are here?
2,
And how many hydrogens are here?
2,
हाँ, आपको दिक्कत
3,
है.
3.
अच्छा ठीक है, चलिए. ऐसे ही देखते बिल्कुल दिखता है ना. If you can see what are the carbon atoms है ना, so that is the first thing. Bonding structure में you have to first of all see that there is CH3, CH2, CH2, OH. First of all you have to read it properly. अच्छा यहाँ पे बताइए कितने हैं? In this fifth carbon atom, Hania, how many hydrogens are here?
1.
Very good. ठीक है. 11th में आप हमारे साथ थे?
No, sir.
No. Okay. जिसने ये पढ़ाया आपको अच्छे से पढ़ाया बॉन्डिंग स्ट्रक्चर. ओके फाइन. नबील, हाँ नहीं नहीं, नबील आपका सही नहीं है. एक बार फिर से देखिए. फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन में कितने नंबर ऑफ कार्बन एटम्स है? नबील अहमद. ओके. आस्था, करेक्ट करेक्ट, वेरी गुड, करेक्ट. चलिए हमने बहुत सारे सवाल देख लिए. अब आप लोग यहाँ पे नहीं, हानिया का बस इंतजार कर लेते हैं एक बार, बाकी लोग भी भेज दें. हाँ नबील करेक्ट, सेकंड एंड थर्ड आर करेक्ट. हिश्मा ने भेजा है. हिश्मा ने भी वही गलती की थी. हिश्मा आपने पेपर चिपका दिया है इसके ऊपर. हाँ हिश्मा.
Yes, sir.
You have used a whitener or you have sticked some paper?
It's whitener.
Oh my god. हिश्मा का whitener भी ऐसे चलता है. For example, let us say she has drawn something here and she wants to erase this. So she will make a box like this. Oh, I can't show you guys. So it is completely box and then here she is having it's complete rectangle.
Sir, it is correction tape.
Oh, it is correction tape. Okay. ये क्या होता है? ये बोला तो हमको पता भी नहीं है क्या होती है. फिर ओके, हानिया हैज सेंट. देखिए, वेरी गुड हानिया. आसान था नहीं था बताइए हानिया.
Yes, sir.
सो बस देखिए इसमें कहाँ है, आपको देखना आना चाहिए कहाँ देखना जरूरी है, राइट हानिया. सो व्हेनेवर यू फेस अ प्रॉब्लम ना, then you have to recognize where you have to see. That's it, where you have to put your focus on. Chaliye. Now you will observe one thing. In the reactant, this alcohol is also having 3 carbon atoms. This product carboxylic acid is also having 1, 2, 3 carbon atoms. Here we have 6 carbon atoms. This will also have 6 carbon atoms. Here we have 6, 7 carbon atoms. This will also have 7 carbon atoms. Okay, that means number of carbons in aldehyde जो भी बीच में बनेगा and carboxylic acid will be equal to what? It will be equal to number of carbons in alcohol. Number of carbon atoms in alcohol. That is not going to change. Now, right next, what should we do in order to stop the oxidation at aldehyde stage? So please write. to stop the oxidation, at aldehyde stage, what are we going to use? Please write. We use milder oxidizing agent such as number 1, Collins reagent. CrO3.2C5 H5N. Second number PCC, CrO3.C5H5N dot HCl. This can also be written as CrO3 C5H5NH plus, C5H5NH plus. It will complex with CrO3Cl negative. The name of this PCC is pyridinium chlorochromate. Pyridinium chlorochromate. Right, the third one, PDC. What is PDC? PDC is pyridinium dichromate. So in PDC we have same C5H5NH2. C5H5NH2. Since we have NH2, we will get 2 positive charge and it will be complexed with Cr2O7 2 negative. The name of this is pyridinium dichromate. Pyridinium dichromate. These reagents are very selective and only oxidize and and are used to oxidize alcohols containing CC double bond. Okay, so please see, for example, if I have something like this, OH, and I have a double bond here. Okay, now if I use KMnO4, we can use alkaline KMnO4, then it will oxidize this to C double bond O, OH, and this double bond will get converted into OH and OH. Okay, but you have to do this in, you should not warm it, okay? So it should be cold. But it is what it is doing, it is also oxidizing the alkene. But if you want to do selective oxidation, I want to do selective oxidation, then I will be using PCC. What this will do, this will only oxidize the 1-degree alcohol, and the alkene will be intact. Nothing will happen to the alkene. Here also you can see 1, 2, 3, 4 carbon atom, 1, 2, 3, 4 carbon atom, 1, 2, 3, 4 carbon atom. The number of carbon atoms should not change. You can write the structure also as double bond O and hydrogen. Can write one more example. So if you have just simple alcohol, and I'm going to use K2Cr2O7, let us say, and here I'm going to use PDC, then this is going to make COH. You can also write this as, and this PDC, it is going to get this converted to CHO, or you can write this as. Okay. Bond line structure is very important. You cannot have expertise in organic chemistry if you don't know bond line structure. Why? Because in bond line structure, what you can do, you can practice a lot more questions in a very short time. अब यही imagine कीजिए, just see how much time does it take to write me this butane 1-ol, CH3, CH2, CH2, CH2OH. Right. So if I am going to write CH3, CH2, it is going to take this much time. But if I know to write the bond line structure, I will write this as OH. It does not even take 1 second. Okay. So the speed at which you will be doing organic chemistry determines what type of expertise you have. So if anyone wants to be expert in organic chemistry, you have to know the bond line structure. Okay, you have to know the bond line structure. Write this down. Let me know when you're done. Done, guys? Let me know
1
if you're
minute,
not done.
sir.
जल्दी छापिए भाई. नहीं, सवाल लिख लिया आपने सैफ?
Yes.
हाँ, तो फिर खुद से लिखिए आंसर. Write the oxidizing agents. You can write the answers, right, Saf?
Yes.
हाँ, खुद से ट्राई कीजिए.
Yes, sir. Done.
Nabil, are you done? Nabil, are you done? Okay, great. Chaliye, let us write next. Secondary alcohol. So in secondary alcohol, you will write. These are easily converted to, right, oxidized to, easily oxidized to ketones using chromic anhydride. Okay, so till here everything is fine, But if you want to further oxidize it, please write for further oxidation. For further oxidation, drastic condition is required. Drastic condition means strong oxidizing agent plus high temperature. Okay. Next, you will write ketones formed have equal number of carbons as alcohol. That means when you are forming ketone, there is no carbon atom which is less. It is same number of carbon atoms are there in ketones also. But on further oxidation, the product, the ketone and carboxylic acid formed has lesser number of carbon atoms than alcohol. Okay, so we will write here, for example, let us say we have butane 2-ol. Then in the presence of an oxidizing agent, if you use strong oxidizing agent, then what is going to happen? First of all, it will form ketone. And in the next step, with some heat, it is going to break this bond. Okay, so it is going to break the bond which is having more number of alkyl groups. Okay, this bond is not going to break. It will break that bond which is having more number of alkyl groups. A CC bond will break, and this guy here, it will get converted to COOH. And here we have how many? 1, 2 carbons. So this will also get converted to, here we have 1, 2 carbons. Yeah, so this will also get converted to COOH. Stop the oxidation at ketone stage, CrO3 or any milder oxidizing agent can be used. लिखिए yes or no, please tell me.
Sir, can you scroll up? Sir, 197.
Hmm.
Yes, sir, done.
Just a minute, huh? Okay. Write the products for following. Write these four. Send me the answers. Okay, Salman. Identify the carbon atom that is containing OH. Then you have to check whether it is a strong oxidizing agent or a weak oxidizing agent. If it is a strong oxidizing agent, you will be converting that to carboxylic acid. If it is a weak oxidizing agent, then you will be converting that to ketone or aldehyde depending on the degree of alcohol, 1 degree or 2 degree. जल्दी भाई लोग, 3 मिनट हो गया है। Okay. So Matthew, can you please turn your mic on?
Yes,
Matthew?
sir. Yes, sir.
हाँ. You tell me here 1, 2, 3, 4. Which carbon atom is having OH?
2.
Very good. Now tell me CrO3, strong or weak?
It's strong.
कहाँ लिखा है strong? कहीं है? Strong का तो लिस्ट दिया ना हमने. CrO3 कहाँ है यहाँ?
Yeah, it's weak, sir.
हाँ? ऊपर से यहाँ पे तो हमने एक नोट भी यहाँ पे लिखा है. To stop oxidation at ketone stage, CrO3 or any other milder oxidizing agent can be used as PCC. ठीक है?
Okay, sir.
यहाँ पे we will be converting this to ketone.
Understood, sir.
Next one is fine. Next one is fine. Next one is no. Again, PCC strong or weak? एकदम बिहारी हो गए हैं क्या आप? मैथ्यू, PCC strong or
sir.
weak?
Weak.
Weak ना? हाँ ठीक है. अच्छा, see any other Saf, to stop the oxidation at ketone stage, CrO3 or any other milder oxidizing agent can be used such as PCC. That means देखिए इसका तो हम बना दे रहे हैं, आप लोग खुद से इसको कर लीजिए. I don't think you need any instructions here now. CHO, this will be getting converted to 4 carbon COH. This will be, see here we have 2 carbon atoms. This is 2 degree carbon atom that will convert to ketone, and this is 1 degree carbon atom that will convert to aldehyde. Both of them will convert now. So you'll have your CHO, and here we'll have double bond. Astha. Oh my God, why Astha? PDC is a weak oxidizing agent ना. आप लोग ये भी अभी तक नहीं, बुक में है, नोटबुक में है, देख के कर लेते हैं आप लोग. PDC is a weak oxidizing agent. यहाँ पे हमने लिखा है, see here, PDC. Minashi. No, Minashi again wrong. PDC वाला सही है. Third one is also, हाँ third was सही है. Fourth वाला आपने भेजा ही नहीं. चलिए. Right, next. Tertiary alcohol. Please write. See, in tertiary alcohol we'll have R connected to carbon, some other group R, some other group R, and then OH. If you remember, in alcohols, oxidation of alcohol, we said that we will remove one hydrogen atom from this carbon and we will remove the hydrogen atom from oxygen. Now, since this tertiary alcohol, it does not have any hydrogen, it is difficult to oxidize this. So write the first point. These are difficult to oxidize. as the alpha carbon does not have any hydrogen. Alpha carbon does not have any hydrogen. Now, how can we oxidize this? These are oxidized using acidified K2Cr2O7 or KMnO4 at high temperature. Right, next, as a result, please write this with me, okay? As a result, multiple CC bonds break and a mixture of ketones and carboxylic acid are formed. Okay, so let us say, for example, you have tertiary carbon, oxidation of this at elevated temperature, it will give me first of all an alkene, which will be forming CH3 carbon CH3 double bond CH2. So what actually happens is that one of the hydrogens from this carbon atom and this oxygen, it cleaves. Then next, what is going to happen? Again, oxidation. Presence of heat. So this, first of all, it will get converted to ketone. So I will get CH3, C double bond O, CH3 plus this CH2, it will get converted to acetic acid, carboxylic acid. So we have here CH2, so it will be converted to methanoic acid, HCOOH. Just write one more reaction. If you have, let us say, CH3, CH2 carbon, CH3, CH3OH. Heat करेंगे. So here we can form double bond either with these green carbon or with this blue carbon, right? But here the blue carbon will be preferred because it has more number of alkyl group. It has one alkyl group. The CH3 does not have any alkyl group attached to it. So I'll make a bond like this: CH3, CH double bond carbon. Now this carbon has one CH3 here. It has one CH3 here. Okay. Now this bond is going to break. This is going to get what? It is going to get ketone, and this one carbon atom get converted to COOH. So I will get here CH3 C double bond O, CH3 plus CH3 COOH. Okay, but these reactions are never asked in CBSE examinations. Done everyone? Yes or no? Please tell me.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Write the next reaction. Reaction with hot copper. Now, reaction with hot copper, we'll see three reactions. Number one, with primary alcohol. So if I have something like this copper at 573 Kelvin, it is going to get converted into aldehyde with the same number of carbon atom. Right, second. So 1 degree alcohol, in presence of copper, it gets converted to aldehyde. Secondary alcohol. No, Nabil. इलेक्ट्रोकेमिस्ट्री नहीं है, हैलो एल्केन हैलोरीन है. हाँ, ये रिवल राइट. अच्छा, कल भी नहीं है, कल नहीं है, थर्सडे को है. ठीक है, जिस दिन क्लास होती है आपकी उस दिन है. योर बैच इज MEB. It will get converted to ketone. Acha. See what is happening here? From this carbon atom, we are removing one hydrogen and this hydrogen is getting removed. So with this, you will also form H2. Here also you'll form H2 because we are removing this hydrogen and one hydrogen from this carbon atom. But what happens in tertiary alcohol? Please write. Tertiary alcohol. Copper at 573 Kelvin. Now here what is going to happen? The OH atom from here and one of the hydrogens from this or this carbon, any one of these carbon atom, it will get removed. So you will get an alkene. So we have CS3, CS3, CS3 and one CH here. So you will get something like this. CS3 carbon with a double bond CH2 and another carbon CS3. And here I will be getting H2O water. Okay, so if you have tertiary alcohol, 3 degree alcohol, I will get an alkene. Done everyone? Yes or no? Please tell me.
Yes, sir. Done.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now write next. So now you will also make a reaction map of chemical properties of alcohol. Okay, so all the reactions of alcohols are done. Right, next studying chemical properties of हानिया. समझ में आ रहा है आपको? यस हानिया?
Yes, sir.
ओके, कुछ समझ में नहीं आया आप प्लीज रोक दिया कीजिएगा. ओके, सो केमिकल प्रॉपर्टीज ऑफ फेनॉल. नंबर 1 is acidic character. Write the first point. Phenols react with active metals and metallic hydroxides to form phenoxide ion. So we'll write the two reactions. Okay. So there has been one question in CBSE that was asked. They said that give two reactions that show the acidic nature of phenol. Two reactions, not one, two reactions. So what are the two reactions? First one is with active metal. OH plus Na is going to give me phenoxide ion ONA plus H2. But if we have the same thing with NaOH, अरे यहाँ पे H2 होगा, सॉरी H2O नहीं होगा, H2 होगा. Na plus H2O. Write a note. Alcohols don't react with NaOH, because it will form RONA and H2O. Since water, that is H2O, is a better acid, than RO, than alcohol, it will easily protonate the alkoxide ion RONA to form alcohol back, ROH back. Okay. So what we are doing, if I react ROH plus NaOH, it is going to give me RONA plus H2O. Right? I'm writing this as HOH. Now we know that water is what? It is a better acid. That means this bond will easily break. And once this bond is broken, the lone pair of oxygen atom, it will attack on the H plus, right? Because H plus will be there. And when O with its lone pair attacks on the H plus atom, it will get what? Will get alcohol. So this reaction is not possible. Rather, this reaction is possible. Okay. And that is why we also say that this also, they can also ask you one thing, show that phenols are better acid than alcohol. Then you will say that reaction of phenol with sodium hydroxide gives phenoxide ion plus water, but alcohols do not react with NaOH. Okay, alcohols do not react with NaOH. That's what we are going to write. And also here we can write, therefore, phenols are better acid than alcohols. Done, guys? Yes or no? Please tell me.
1 minute, sir.
ठीक है, लिखिए आराम से. Just let me know when you're done. अच्छा, also please raise your hand if you think you are a bit weak in bond line structures. Nabil Ahmed is done. Nabil Ahmed, okay. Nawal, okay. Khalid, Minashi, Samaira को तो भेज दिया हमने. Okay, sir. I'm stopping the screen share. Okay, too many. Wait a second now. Let's send it to Samaira now. And I can only send it to 5 more people. I can forward it to. नहीं 5 नहीं, बाकी लोग को भी कर सकते हैं एक बार में. Nabil Ahmed and Nawal. And who do we have here? Khalid. And who do we have here? Minashi. आप लोग प्लीज हैंड रेज करके रखें. कहाँ तक हुआ? मीनाक्षी तक हुआ है. आनिया. ओके, हानिया डन. अब उसके बाद फिर से मैथ्यू. एंड हु डू वी हैव हियर? सलमान. हाँ, जिन जिन को मिल गया वो लोग हाथ नीचे कर लें, बाकी लोग हाथ खड़े रखें. इफ यू हैव रिसीव्ड इट प्लीज चेक, है ना? आस्था आपको मिला? खालिद को नहीं मिला है.
Sir, I think you had sent me before. That one
ऐसे
only,
ही.
na?
हाँ,
Bond
वही
line.
वही. हाँ, तो उसको प्रैक्टिस
हाँ.
किया आपने?
I read the few pages. I'll
रेड नहीं, रेड क्यों? आप पेन और कॉपी लेके बैठिए, एक्सरसाइज से चालू कीजिए. एक्सरसाइज में कुछ दिक्कत हुई उसके बाद पढ़िए, ठीक है? आर्टिकल तो ही ना पढ़ने बैठ गए, उसको पेन और बिना पेन और कॉपी के तो उसको पढ़ना ही नहीं है, ठीक है? खालिद आपको ही मिल गया होगा. हाँ, मिल गया सर. चलिए, ठीक है. ओके गाइस, थैंक यू वेरी मच. इफ यू हाँ प्रिपेयर फॉर द हैलोल्केन. हम एक बार फिर से अनाउंस कर देते हैं, शायद कुछ लोग हों. टेस्ट ऑन haloalkane and haloarine, full chapter. प्लीज फोकस. देखिए, जिन लोग का आईपैक नॉमेनक्लेचर नहीं आता, प्लीज एक बार वो लोग प्लीज रिवाइज करके आइएगा आईपैक नॉमेनक्लेचर, बिकॉज आई हैव नॉट गिवन एनी स्ट्रक्चर. जितने भी सारे आपके पास सवाल हैं उनमें हमने नाम लिखा है. नाम से यू हैव टू नो हाउ टू मेक अ स्ट्रक्चर फ्रॉम अ नेम. ओके, सो प्लीज रिवाइज